believe I had I think the first amp that I had was an Ampeg Echo Twin, and that was a big amp. And then I graduated up to a Fender Tremolux, which is a piggyback Fender amp. And then after that, I moved up to a number of amps. After that was really the Springfield came next after that, so that'd be like a some kind of Bandmaster or something, the new black ones from CBS. I had one of those for a while. And then when I moved into when I formed Crazy Horse, there was a guy in LA on Larchmont Boulevard called Saul Bettman, who used to have a house full of instruments and amplifiers. And I went down there, and they had all these old Tweedy amps and everything, and I loved all that old stuff. I always liked the old instruments. And I found this one amp in there. This was in 1967, I think. And I took my old Gretsch. I had this funky old Gretsch, and I took it down there, and I played it through this amp, and the amp just took off. You didn't even have to play the guitar. You just plug it in, and then suddenly the strings all started going. I mean, you turn it all the way up, and it just fed back for days. You couldn't stop it from feeding back, and none of the other amps did that. So I bought that one. It was like 75 bucks, and I took that home, and I'm still playing it today.
I was going to ask you, how many of those guitars and instruments do you still have from those days?
I still got the original Buffalo Springfield Gretsch, and I still have my.
Is that a White Falcon?
I have the White Falcon that I used with the Buffalo Springfield, and Stephen Stills has one of the ones that I originally had. I gave it to him, and he gave me another one that he had found, which I liked even better, which was a stereo White Falcon, and I have that one now, and I played that on a lot of early records with them, and also on my own. But I still have the old amp that I use almost all the time as my Fender Deluxe amp, and I traded Jim Messina, a funky Gretsch that I had, a second Gretsch. I traded it for my Les Paul, my black Les Paul, and I put a Bigsby wang bar on that. Actually, there was one on it already, and I fixed that up and attached it better, and changed the bridge a little bit and made a few changes to that, and I'm still playing that today. So I got that 1968, and I still got it now.
And that was the White Falcon?
Gibson Les Paul,
the black Les Paul.
Old black, yeah,
yeah.
With the wang bar, and that, and the Fender Deluxe.
Was that you